Hey guys, Axel here. I just wanted to show you a few of my drinks that I take on the road. Because one of the biggest problems with drivers, whether you're an expediter, in a cargo van or sprinter, box truck, or a semi, maybe even a hotshot guy, you guys are drinking a lot of crap on the road, okay? You got to get low sodium and as low sugar as possible. So these are a few of my drinks, actually. I just restocked up. I'm going to show you a few of these drinks. You may or may not like them. You might want something different, but I'm just showing you why I get these types of drinks. Now, the first one we have here is, of course, we got Starbucks. Iced coffee, medium roast, unsweetened. Unsweetened. I know some of you guys may not like unsweetened, but let me show you the back here. So you got 15 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, only 3 carbs, 1 protein. Potassium, 406 milligrams. Potassium. There's a reason why they put bananas in the truck stop. Potassium is very good, okay? Especially when you're driving on the road. Now, let's flip this back over. Next thing, I don't think we need to explain this. We got Ice Mountain 100% natural spring water. I prefer the spring water, not the distilled water. I like to go natural. Next, one of my favorites over here, Canada Dry. The only problem is sometimes it's hard to find what we call the zero sugar ginger ale. I like a little ginger ale on the road. If you see here, 0 calories, 0 fat. Sodium now is 120, but imagine you drink one of these drinks, one of each of these drinks all day long. Well, so far we haven't had any sodium, but this one's got 120, okay? 0 carbs, total sugars, 0. It's very important. All this stuff was purchased at Walmart. You can get it at Walmart. Next one, I know a lot of you guys like Gatorade. You got to compare the regular Gatorade with the Gatorade Zero. Okay? 0 sugar. 0 sugar, folks. 0 sugar. You see here? 0 fat. Now, this one's got 160 sodium. You need a little bit of sodium, but you don't want to take a lot of it. So like if you're doing some heavy driving, maybe cut down, maybe only 1 Gatorade, then switch to some water, switch to the black coffee, okay? Also, 0 sugars. 0 sugars. Now, one of my favorites. I know a lot of you guys don't like V8, okay? This is low sodium V8, all right? So, we got 0 fat. Let me get a right picture here. Let me move some of this junk out of the way. So, we got 0 fat, 0 saturated fat, cholesterol 0, sodium 95, total carbs 6. This is good to have one of these in the morning, okay? You got to watch what you guys are drinking. A lot of you guys are drinking these sodas on the road. They got tons of sugars, tons of everything, man. You guys got to cut that crap out. You ever look at these truckers who've been driving for a while? Their ankles are probably like, I don't know, like their ankles are ready to explode. They're all diabetic. I'm 52, okay? I'm healthy. I don't drink all that crap on the road. I'm not going to say I don't have never. Every once in a while I might have 1 or 2 here and there. But on the road, I try to cut out as much of that as possible. You guys got to, when you come out on the road, you got to watch what you eat and watch what you're drinking. Okay, because the biggest problem is when you're driving, you're just swallowing and eating crap like crazy. You got to cut that out, man. You got to get a little bit healthy out here. When you're healthy, you're going to feel better about yourself. You're not going to be drained when you're going to do these loads. I also will do a couple other videos. I'm going to show some difference in some energy drinks. Only thing is I try to get the 0 sodium, 0 sugar energy drinks with caffeine. Usually I have one of those maybe towards the evening or something. So that's all I wanted to show you. I wanted to bring you guys this short video. If you have any comments or you have any other drinks, maybe post it in the comments. I'm glad to show it, do a video on it. But we got to start, you know, these guys want to show these videos of how much the load is to go from here to there. Half of it's bullshit, okay? We got to start showing the right videos, okay? You're not teaching anybody with that crap. Let's do the right videos. Now, I know I got a lot of people subscribed to my channel. We got brokers. We got the agents of brokers. We got carriers. We got drivers. And, of course, we got all those frauds and scammers watching, too. You frauds and scammers are killing these drivers out here. Because this is what happened. You're giving them these cheap loads. A lot of times you're not even giving them the correct time to do the load because you guys are lying or double brokering the load. And then these guys are killing themselves by what they're eating and what they're drinking and not having enough sleep. They're not, some of these guys, they never even worked before in their life. And you got them out here driving and carrying these loads like a bunch of jackasses for peanuts. They're killing themselves, okay? They'll be lucky if they can live to 60. That bullshit's got to stop, man. This is crazy. There's plenty of freight in this country. Slow it down. Take it easy, guys. There's no reason to operate like this. I sat here and showed you 5 drinks and why I like these 5 drinks. Either 0 or no sodium, or what am I talking about? 0 or no sodium. 0 or very limited sodium, or 0 or very limited sugar. And same thing with the carbs. I make it a habit when I go to stores, whatever I eat or whatever I'm drinking, I always read the label. You know, I like corned beef hash every once in a while. Go see how much sodium is in that. I think it's 900 to 1,000 milligrams of sodium. You know, so I don't eat that. Maybe I have it once a month if I'm lucky. You know, as you get older, your body's not going to process this stuff like it did when you were younger. So you got to start eating a little bit healthy out here. I know it's a little bit different video, but you never know. We got to show this stuff. So sometimes I do get the sweetened Starbucks coffee. It is a little bit, you know, my kryptonite. I like a little cold coffee with a little sweetness. I've been knocking down some of those this week. I probably had 2 of these quarts. I'm going to switch now to the unsweetened and try this out. And another thing, for you guys that know about the bottle situation in the top, this I highly recommend next to the windshield washer fluid bottle for those relief times. That's all I'm going to say, for those relief times. The opening is great. It holds a lot of fluid. Just throw it in the damn garbage can, man. Don't throw this stuff on the road. Don't leave it laying around the truck stop. That's a bunch of nonsense, too. You see these guys doing this stuff, report them. Take a picture to MC. If you get a video even of them doing it, get it over to me along with the MC on the truck, and I'll fix them up real nice. There's no reason to litter across this country. There's no reason for it. Why are we trashing the country while we're going across the country? Let's stop it, okay? So again, Starbucks iced coffee unsweetened. We got some spring water. We got the 0 sugar Canada Dry. Sometimes it's, I was in the store earlier. I couldn't find it. This Walmart, a lot of times I go to Walmart to get stuff. This Walmart didn't have the 0 sugar. 0 Gatorade. Usually everyone's got that. And the V8 low sodium. Another thing to keep in mind, if you buy bulk like this on the road, you're going to save a lot of money. I'm sure a lot of you guys know when you're running in and out of these truck stops, you know, you could be paying, you know, $2 for a bottle of water, you know, $2 maybe for a ginger ale. It adds up real quick. And then you guys wonder why you don't have any money. You're wasting all your money. I'll do another video showing some other supplies that I get for on the road. But this here is just to show you a few simple basics. Okay? Please like, share, subscribe. If you have any comments, leave it down below. This is Axel. I'll catch you on the next one. Bingo.